This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Wednesday, the 28th of August. I'm Michael Groff. The heat will continue to be the big story here across the Southwest into the upcoming Labor Day weekend, but monsoon moisture slowly on the increase for chances of showers and thunderstorms nearly statewide. Will that translate to rain finally getting into the valley? Let's see if we can find an answer to that question, which has plagued us all summer. First, the almanac from yesterday, 111 degrees was the high in the valley, 91 the record warm morning low. And outside right now here at 5:35 a.m., we've got partly cloudy skies out there, 91 degrees, another hot start to the day, dew points at 63, humidity 39%. The winds are light and the barometer is rising. Temperatures out there this morning, 82 the cool spot at Goldfield, 83 up on Thompson Peak, but most of us are in the mid-80s to low 90s. The upper air look, of course, we've got a ridge of high pressure as the dominant weather feature here across the Southwest. It's sitting pretty much overhead, but you do see a pretty good MCS going on there, and a mesoscale convective system across northern Mexico, some moisture trickling into eastern Arizona. We also have a surface boundary which will aid in some lifting and dynamics over that way today. And the watch warning map, excessive heat warnings continue through 8 p.m. tonight here in the valley and much of central and northwest Arizona, as well as much of southern Nevada, all the way up into the valleys of California. We also have an excessive heat warning in effect from 10 a.m. Friday through 8 p.m. Saturday for Phoenix. The convective outlook for today, no organized areas of severe weather anywhere across the contiguous United States. And the tropics. This is where all eyes in the weather world will be focused over the next several days. We've got two systems on the board. First, there's Erin. We're not going to really worry about that. That's expected to move out toward Nova Scotia and become post-tropical by tomorrow. But we have Dorian down here near Puerto Rico. This system is now expected to completely miss Hispaniola and not have interaction with the mountains there. Therefore, some intensification is expected over the next few days as it continues to make that northwesterly turn, eventually turning back more toward the west with time. And you see the official forecast track from the Hurricane Center brings it pretty close to around Daytona Beach or Cape Canaveral sometime on Monday. And of course, all eyes from around West Palm Beach all the way up to Wilmington, North Carolina are going to want to watch where this system ultimately goes because there is quite a bit of uncertainty. Let's look at some of the modeling on this. These are the tropical models. You see many of them are clustered around the idea of moving this system onto the Florida East Coast, but a few turn it out to sea or direct it toward the Carolinas. And that's a trend that we're also seeing now on the GFS ensemble. Now, the ensemble mean still brings it all the way westward toward about Apalachicola or so, but the latest deterministic run actually keeps it off of the Florida East Coast, bringing it up through the Carolinas. And the European ensemble, the mean, brings it into the Florida Peninsula and then up the Carolina coast as well. But some of the models are keeping it offshore entirely, and that is a growing trend. But of course, things are likely to change. This is still several days away from impacting the United States, so you have to keep an eye on these systems. All right, the precipitation outlook valid through next Wednesday morning. This comes from the WPC. Rain amounts here in the valley, probably not a whole lot. Some heavier totals up along the rim and, of course, along the southern border and portions of southeast Arizona could see around an inch or so. Let's get into the details of what's going on with our weather here as we check out the models and have a look at it. This is the GFS, the 06Z run valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. A nice cool upper trough for the Great Lakes and much of the eastern United States, bringing down some cooler, drier air. But here in the Southwest, it's all about strong ridging with upper heights around 594 decameters. So down at the surface today. Mostly sunny skies for us this morning. Some clouds by this afternoon. Highs 108 to 111. Yes, it will be hot. Now, we do have a surface boundary that's approaching from the east and may make it all the way to the New Mexico-Arizona border. And as a result, some added lifting and dynamic support there. So by tonight, scattered showers and thunderstorms expected to develop across much of eastern Arizona, and some of those are going to try and make a pretty good push toward the south central deserts. I really think that the air mass here is just too warm and stable to support significant convection. Nevertheless, I can't completely rule out some blowing dust or an isolated storm sneaking into the valley sometime this evening. So as a result, went ahead and put in a 10% chance of rain for us here in the valley for tonight. Otherwise, we'll have partly cloudy skies. It'll be muggy, lows in the 80s. And then tomorrow, mostly sunny, not quite as warm. High temperatures 104 to 107. Friday, the ridge overhead, the air mass slightly drier, so we'll be warmer, mostly sunny, highs 108 to 111. Now, as we hit the Labor Day weekend, if you're headed up to the high country, keep in mind that each day we're going to see an increasing chance of showers and thunderstorms. Those will start from about the midday hours through the early evening over the mountains. Saturday looks like a fairly dry day here for Phoenix, mostly sunny skies, and again, highs 108 to 111. But by Sunday, we see the ridge near the Four Corners for deeper southeasterly flow and better moisture advection. Scattered showers and thunderstorms that form over eastern Arizona will be pushed toward the south central deserts, including Phoenix. So went ahead and put in a 20% chance of rain for Sunday. Labor Day looks like maybe our best shot at showers and storms, as we might see an inverted trough or some disturbance or a couple of disturbances rotating around the ridge. Scattered to even numerous showers and thunderstorms over the mountains. Some of those will get into the deserts during the afternoon and evening hours. A 30% chance of rain here in the valley. Highs cooler. I think we'll be around 101 to 104 for Labor Day. Now, if Labor Day turns out to be an active day, Tuesday might be a slightly more down day, convectively speaking. Still, a chance of showers and storms will be with us. High temperatures upper 90s to about 103. Then a week from today, this is Wednesday, the 4th of September. Now an upper low developing off the northern California coast, ridging to the east, a deeper southerly flow, a continued, at least slight chance of showers and storms. But then as we go out 10 days, this is the end of the forecast period, Friday the 6th of September. And there's an upper low off the Oregon coast, more of a southwesterly flow in here. The heights come up just a little bit. Temperatures may rise slightly, and the air mass would be drying out. Let's check out the temperatures through the period coming off of the European ensemble. Highs will stay on the warm side. I think actually even a couple of degrees warmer than what's shown here. And then over the weekend and next week, temperatures cool down in response to increasing moisture. Let's really hope we can get some good rains here in the valley, as we are still on pace for one of the driest monsoons on record. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Your comments, questions, and suggestions always encouraged as well. Thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Be safe out there. Stay cool and have yourselves a great Wednesday.